Back at Cool Today Park here in Northport, Florida. I'm Kevin McAlpin with 680 The Fan's coverage of Spring Training 2020. Today is Friday, March the 6th. Braves are welcoming the Boston Red Sox here to Northport for the very first time here today at 1 o'clock Eastern with Kyle Wright on the mound here. Of course, the team had yesterday off. They had a come-from-behind win on the road up in Bradenton on Wednesday, a game that saw Peter O'Brien hit a couple of homers. We saw Grayson Jenis to go deep. Even Sean Kazmar Jr. went yard in that ballgame. Braves came from behind and won that ballgame. They enjoyed a day off yesterday. I know a lot of the local beaches had a lot of the players. I'm sure the local golf clubs did very well as well yesterday. But the team back at it here today, and they've got a lot of the regulars in the lineup. We'll talk about that in just a moment. We'll also talk about the pitching here because I know a lot of you woke up today expecting to see Max Fried in the lineup when it came out this morning. Kyle Wright will get the ball for the Braves, though, here today, and we'll talk about that switch here in just a couple of moments. Wright making his third appearance of the spring. It's just his first start, though. His previous two outings came out of the Braves bullpen. 24-year-old right-hander has been really, really good here in camp. In two outings, two scoreless outings, 5 innings pitched, 2 base hits allowed, but for me, no walks and 7 strikeouts. Matter of fact, Kyle Wright has faced 17 batters here in spring, and he struck out 7 of them, including 5 of the 10 Red Sox he faced, who will face again here today. He saw those guys on Sunday down the road in Fort Myers at JetBlue Park. But again, the big thing for me is Kyle Wright has been working ahead in the count. Fastball command is much improved to where it was this time last season. But he told me just a couple of days ago, the curveball and the changeup have been a really big weapon for him. Trusting it, being able to locate it, throw it for strikes, but also be able to throw it out of the zone when he needs to as well. So Kyle Wright really excited to see what he has in store here for his third outing of the spring. And he's been really, really good. I think the experience he got not only last spring training, but coming back up and joining the big league club last September. You'll recall he made 3 appearances out of the Braves pen last September in the final couple of weeks of the regular season, and he was really, really good. So I think that has given Kyle Wright a lot of confidence coming into spring training. And again, a guy who looked really, really good this time last year, looking to build off that success from last season. All right, so a lot of you were wondering, well, why isn't Max Fried starting? Well, I caught up with Max this morning inside the Braves clubhouse, and he told me he's fine, he's healthy, everything's good. He's actually going to throw in a minor league game on a backfield here today. They do that sometimes here in spring training. You get guys starts like Kyle Wright here today. So that's the reasoning for that. So no need to worry about an injury or any kind of issues when it comes to Max Fried. He's good to go, and he's throwing in a minor league game on a backfield here today. So that's the latest on Fried and Kyle Wright, who will get starts here today for the Braves. Freddie Freeman, he's in the lineup today, as expected. We talked about this a few days ago. Likely get 3 at-bats today and tomorrow. Braves are home today and tomorrow. Again, Red Sox today and the Rays tomorrow here in Northport. But he said he's at the point where he really wants to start ramping things up a little bit, get his timing back where it needs to be. So 3 at-bats from Freddie here today, and really most of the regulars in the lineup here today for the Braves. We'll see Acuna and Albies and Ozuna and Freeman and Inciarte. And Austin Riley starts at third base. He has been really, really good, folks. If you haven't been paying attention to Austin Riley's numbers here in spring, 6 hits in his first 19 at-bats. He went deep here yesterday, a couple of days ago rather, off the scoreboard in left center field. It was an absolute bomb off the bat of Austin Riley. But the big thing, folks, just 3 strikeouts in 19 at-bats this spring. The swing and miss numbers, which really troubled Austin Riley last year during the regular season, have really been cut back on putting the ball in play. He's been the victim of some hard luck, bad luck too. Hopefully that'll start working its way out. But again, a double, a homer on the spring for Austin Riley, who's looked really, really good to this point. Again, Red Sox are here in Northport today. Rays will be here tomorrow. Then the Braves will take the trip up to Tampa to take on the New York Yankees on Sunday afternoon. Ben Ingram and Joe Simpson will have the call of all the action for you here today on ESPN Radio 1037 back in Atlanta. So hopefully you'll follow all of their coverage. And we'll be on the Braves Radio Network this weekend. So you'll be able to find all of our coverage on the Braves Radio Network and 680 The Fan back in Atlanta. So hope you have a great Friday, and hopefully we'll have some fun stuff to talk about here as the Braves take on the Red Sox. Again, all of our coverage on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at 680 The Fan. Daily podcast from yours truly on 680thefan.com. You can also get those on iTunes, on the Apple playlists, the Apple podcasts, rather. So make sure you subscribe to those daily videos like these as well. That will take you inside the clubhouse. So plenty of Braves coverage as we got a little under 3 weeks to go until opening day right here in Northport, Florida.